Okay, Phil, here's the guided video tour of the backyard. This is the gate. You see all the standing water that accumulates all throughout the backyard. It's a good 2 inches deep at this point, right here inside the fence line. And you can see the water flow from the corner from the neighbor's yard as well. It runs down the hill from all these points along the driveway. Walk you over to where you've looked at the drain that I put in where the pipe is. There's the little drain that normally sticks up above the ground level, but right now you can see that the water is up to the drain level and there's water flowing into that drain. But as I look down into the drain, I can see the water level right there at the top of the cap, about an inch below the cap, so it's not handling the load. The standing water goes back along the fence line about 1/3 of the way down the fence. This is where the pipe runs, if you'll recall. And you see the fairly large sized pool of water we've got going there. From there, it runs down the hill to the wall here. And you can see the flowing water, how deep it gets, how swiftly it runs, all the way down the wall. And something that I have not yet seen, which is happening today, is water is actually standing here in between these two bushes. There's standing water there that is actually flowing over the wall. So we got that going for us. There's some more of it trickling down on that area. And you see that it flows down directly along here and builds up around the garage door. That drain that's underneath there, that trench drain, is completely clear of leaves. There's a few leaves floating in the water, but there are no leaves covering the drain. And the water at this point has stopped its level of rise. It's just holding steady just over the lower handle of the garage door, if you can see that, and right at about the level where the black top meets the concrete. That's usually my line of indicator that lets me know that I'm going to have water in my basement if it's higher than the concrete. And as you look at it from this direction, from under the cars, you see the absolute stream that pours from the combined backyard of my yard and my neighbor's yard all the way from that side of the yard down and over the wall to the gate portion of my backyard, which then runs under the cars and back down. To here, to this point of the corner of the driveway, which is actually running a little mildly right now since my neighbor did this little wall project over here. He rebuilt his wall, and that seems to be handling a lot of the water in his yard, and it's diverting it down his driveway instead of into mine, down into his drain, which is built up slightly around his drain, but he's got a sump pump which I'm sure is handling that quite well. So that's what things look like. I'll walk down into my garage real quick and see if I can show you what it looks like down there.